Alright, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Tazayar back at you with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit of Rakaka with Dash. Before we get started, giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakaka with Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule in well, being a great example to us younger brothers in this truth. And a sincere Akim throughout the four winds, pushing his word in all truth, righteousness, sincerity, diligence. To you say shalom, and title of this one is "The Pain Makes Us Stronger." All right, the pain makes us stronger. All right, cause hey, we first and foremost we know that that we are gonna suffer things for Hamashiach's sake, you know. All right, we're gonna suffer things, and we gonna have ailments, and you know it's a lot of it's a lot of things that can happen that can afflict us as we walk this path, uh, leaning towards Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? So we're gonna all right. In 2 Corinthians 12:8, it says, "For this thing I besought the Lord thrice," 3 times. All right, let's make sure so y'all know. All right, thrice, 3 times. "For this thing I besought the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, thrice, that it might depart from me." Right, man. And that thing that you know that you can be seeking the Lord, seeking the Lord to remove from you. Hey, man, that same affliction or whatnot. Hey, man, the Lord might keep that on you, man. You know. Verse 9, it says, "And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I glorify in my infirmities, that the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me." And there it is, the Lord said, "Hey, my grace is sufficient for thee," because we all done things worthy of death, man. All right, and the Lord is the ultimate judge. The Lord has mercy on who He wants. At the end of the day, the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. Therefore, hey, man, you got something coming to your ass. It's already been set up before the foundations of the earth, man. Whether it be whatever it might be, a sickness or an infirmity, whatever infirmity it might be. The Lord grace, He still got us calling on His name. We seek the Lord 10 times more, even through our afflictions, because we know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai will eventually have mercy on us, man. Because our spirits bear witness with His spirit that we are the children of the Most High, man. All right, and just how you have that mercy and compassion on your child, the Lord can have the same mercy and compassion upon you, man. It says, "For my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I will glorify in infirmity." It says, my strength is made perfect in weakness, man. Because you got to look at it, you're just looking at it on a more grander scale, man. And the Lord chose what? The nation of Israel, man. The Lord chose us, man. And what better, or us being at the bottom, the tail end of society, of the world. Hey, the Lord's strength is going to be magnified, man, because, hey, we at the bottom, man. And for the afflictions that we suffer are light, man. Because the Lord is gonna what? He's gonna crack them clouds, and he's gonna come back and deliver his elect, man. Before those nuclear missiles drop, right? Verse 10. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, and necessities, and persecutions, and distress for Hamashiach's sake. There it is. That's the key word, man. It says, for when I am weak, then I am strong. Why? Because, hey, man, we suffering for Hamashiach's sake. We not. This isn't about ourselves, man. You know. Hey, this whole walk. You know. Yeah, we want to be clean and washed by the Lamb, but hey, it's about Yahushua, man. You know. About us being witnesses, man, and testimonies and witnesses unto Him. That's what it's about. You know. It says, therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, man. Hey, man, when you say call on the Lord, man, you know, call on Him. Because, excuse me, my chest been blasting me all day, man. But, yeah, man, hey, call on the Lord, man, in your time of distress, man. That shows a lot because you ain't go to no goddamn PhD, or you didn't go to Buddha. You didn't go to no motherfucking. You went to the source. You went to the source. You went to the power. You went to the Father. You know what I'm saying? You went and inquired of the Lord, man. All right, so call upon Him, man. That shows a lot, man. And these times to come, hey, man, we're gonna have to get our spirits ready, man, to call upon the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, in our times of trouble, man. All right, because it's finna be some real bad times we heading into, man. All right, let me get this Psalms 119 and 71. It reads, I'm gonna get it in the NLT, but you can see it. I got the versions all pulled up. But the New Living Translation says, my suffering was good for me, for it taught me to pay attention to your decrees, right, man? The Lord might have something happen to your ass, man, so hey, He can get your focus right, man. You know, now you calling on the Lord. Now you reading the scriptures because he put that belt on your ass, man, or you going through that affliction that was set up from the foundations of the earth, man. All these things was set up, man. All right, everything, man, from every goddamn hair follicle you lose to goddamn every sickness you might have, man. That was all predestined, man. It was all predestinated, brother. You know, so yeah, it's good that we being afflicted, man. It's good for the spirit, man, because it's for Hamashiach's sake, man. All right, and we know that the Lord went through some shit, man. All right, but that doesn't mean that we are to not call upon Him, man, in the time of trouble. 2 Corinthians 4 and 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Hey, man, them afflictions, it's a light, man. It's really light, man. You know, I was feeling bad, this morning or whatnot, and as the day progressed and whatnot, man, I can start to feel a little better. It's a light affliction, man. All right, it is. It's a light affliction, but that is what it said about that light affliction, which is but for a moment, where it works for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, man. Because what's coming, man, for all this suffering, and spirit and truth, what's coming, man? What's the reward for that? The kingdom of heaven, man. New bodies. All right, the land filled with milk and honey, man. That place of rest and refuge, man. that place that the Lord has set up for his people since the foundations of the earth, man. All right. This was all predestined, man. All right. Why? He says this, Baruch 4:1, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. And what that Psalms 119 said in Psalms 119:71, it was good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. Or in the NLT, it says, pay attention to your decrees, man. All right? Because guess what? Hey, you leave this, you wander out of the way of understanding, your ass gonna remain in the congregation of the dead. You gonna find yourself within the congregation of the fucking dead, man. And that's what you don't want. You know, you don't want to be without this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, especially in these times we coming in. It ain't the time to be slipping up now, shit. Fuck these afflictions. I mean, with these light afflictions, man, fuck it, man. They serve the Lord. You know? Serve the Lord. Call upon him. It's in the scriptures, man. It's right there. You know? The Lord wants you to call upon him, man. All right? That's why we need Romans 12:2. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is acceptable, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Hey, man, you got to constantly be on top of that, man. You got to constantly be renewing, man. This ain't a one-day thing. This is an everyday thing. You know, every day, Salak, I know what I'm looking for. Oh, every day an examination. Every day, trying to be renewed in the spirit. Every day trying to be in the spirit. Listen to a lesson. Do a lesson. You know, study. You know. And why by doing that, man, what you gonna do? You're gonna be able to prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. All right. Psalms 51:17. The sacrifices of the Most High are a broken spirit and a Salakia. The sacrifices of the Most High are a broken spirit and a contrite heart. Oh, the Most High, thou wilt not despise, man. So, you know, like I was getting into, man, call upon the Lord, man. Especially in them times of heaviness. And them times where your spirit is broken, man, and contrite. Man, hey, man, hey, send that sacrifice to the Lord, man. All right? Send that up, man. Because you storing treasures in heaven by doing that, man. Because the Lord ain't going to despise you. Calling on him in your time of trouble. Come on now. It's the Lord, man. You know? We're talking about the deliverer, man. All right? The father of the nation of Israel, man. Hey, the Lord ain't never despised anyone that called upon him. You know? I'm going to get that one scripture and I'm gone. Here it is. Ecclesiasticus, the second chapter, verse 10. And it reads, look at the generations of old, right? Our forefathers. We read about the generations of old in the scriptures, man. You know, front to back. It reads, it says, and see that ever any trust in the Lord. Salak. Oh, shit, that shit hurt. Salah. It says, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And you can't even answer that question, you know, because it It's plain and simple, man. Hey, the Lord never despised anyone that called upon him. All right, and rhetorical questions, man. All right, because if you trusting in the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, then hey, you fear him and you gonna call upon him, man. You know, and you trust him. All right, showing you gonna show your trust in the Lord, man. Which trust and faith is synonymous, man. You gonna show your faith in the Lord by your works, man. So, yeah. So when you call upon the Lord, man, hey, understand, hey, he ain't despising you, man. Especially in the time of your afflictions, man. All right. Lord willing, you was edified. Start off by close out giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Akwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. And to the next one, Shalom.
Yes, you can hurt me as much as you want. The pain will only make me stronger.